Welcome to Pimpy's Investment Chat, where we keep investment talk simple. And here's your host, Pimpy.
What's going on out there, peeps? All right, let's respond to a couple of your comments because you guys asked me questions about the Iraqi dinar as well as XRP. And I seen these posts, so let's go ahead and go over this, shall we? Before we get started, do me a favor, hit the thumbs up button. If you're not a subscriber, please do so, because when you do, it helps out the channel, and I certainly do appreciate it. Just let me remind you guys, intel, information of military or political value, bullshit claimed by dinar gurus. When people out there claim that they got intel from people, secret intel that nobody else has, they're lying to you. Especially those ones that say they have military contacts. What the hell does the military got to do with currency? Nothing whatsoever. So what good is a military intel person when they have nothing to contribute to what's going on with currencies around the world? First, let's kind of go over the market. Yes, I see Bitcoin is rebounding just a little. They're at $84,580. Ethereum at $1,641. XRP at $2.14. They don't seem to be doing much ever since their quick little bump, but at least they're maintaining. Solana is at $129.58. Dogecoin's at 16 cents. Cardano's at 63 cents. Chainlink's at $12.86. XLM is at 24 cents. Shiba Inu is at 4012. Polkadot at $3.73. I see Litecoin dropped off the top 25. Is that right? Man, it looks like it. I don't see them up there anywhere. Anyways, I'm having a conversation with people. They're like, what do you think, Pimpy? It looks like cryptos are crashing. They're crappy. I said, oh, calm down, Sparky. Even though I'm not a supporter of cryptocurrencies, I can tell you this. This is normal for stocks. This is normal for cryptocurrencies. You're going to see them go up and down. Although Bitcoin has lost 20% since its high, I mean, that's kind of normal for a market correction. So I wouldn't panic too much. And besides, if you're into cryptocurrencies, you're in it for the long term. So don't be watching every day the price of the crypto go up and down because you'll go insane. That's the same with gold and silver. People go crazy when it goes up and down. Don't watch the markets. If you're into it for the long haul, it doesn't make a difference now, does it? Speaking of gold, gold is currently at $3,224.70 an ounce. It's lost almost, $20 for the day? But even so, gold prices have definitely been taken off over the last couple of months, without a doubt. $3,224, really nice investment. Remember, we can't get excited about this current price because we're into it for a long haul. Besides, this is wealth that you should be transferring to your family members. You should be building on your wealth. The only time you should ever cash in your gold and silver is when there's an emergency. Other than that, build your foundation off gold and silver. It's one of the smartest, if not the smartest investment you'll ever have. Silver at $32.17 an ounce. Silver known as the poor man's gold. Most people can't afford gold, even though you could buy them in fractionals. So you can't afford silver. And geez, I remember explaining to everybody about how important it is to have silver back when it was $11 an ounce. Anyways, was in the group on Facebook. Somebody posted this. What do y'all think? IQD hits $5.69 on Forex. No, it doesn't. This is a lie. Anytime you see anything, and I mean anything about the IQD being above $1 on Forex, anything, it's a lie. Hidden RV details finally revealed? Hidden. Why the hell do they have to be hidden? There's no reason for hidden. You're not ever going to see the IQD hit $5.69 per IQD. Not ever. The most valuable currency is the Kuwait dinar, and it's just above $3. You're not going to see anything with the IQD being above $5. This is just bullshit. Just be careful of these kinds of things because these people are con artists. In the IQD world, there's a lot of con artists out there. I can't stress this enough, how important it is to use discernment, especially when people claim that they're talking to God and God's telling them something. Okay, you got to watch out for those people because they're full of shit. They con people. Don't fall for that. This is just bullshit. There's no truth to it. There's no evidence about any of this out there. So if you see a video like this and you click it and it sounds like this.
Hello everyone and welcome back to the Iraqi Dinar Info channel.
There's like 30 of these types of channels out there. It's just bullshit. All they're trying to do is get you excited about buying Iraqi dinar. Most likely the people that are posting these videos, come from a person who sells the Iraqi dinar. It's just clicky bait. To get you excited going, oh my God, the Iraqi dinar hit $5.69. I better hurry up and buy some more Iraqi dinar. That's all these videos are for. There's no evidence based on anything that they tell you, so don't fall for it. It's just like this crap right here. Does anyone know about this? Ripple, the most private public operation? Well, which is it? Either it's private or it's public. There's no such thing as a private public operation. There's a private public partnership, a PPP corporation, but there's no such thing as a private public operation. It's all fake. Boy, whoever this person's a genius. Let's go through this, shall we? Ripple, the most private public operation ever deployed. Okay, deployed. See how they like to try to use some fancy words, but it's just all bullshit. Okay, don't fall for it. There is no such thing as a private public operation. You thought it was just another crypto company? Yeah, it is. It's just another crypto company. Ripple isn't a startup. Well, we know that. Ripple's been around for quite some time. It's a deployment. No, Ripple is not a deployment. I love how they use these fancy words because they realize that most of the people who are paying attention to them are not quite all there. And it just, if they see words like this, they go, oh, this sounds big. This sounds good. I'm going to say that it's a private public operation. Ooh. And look out. It's a deployment. What are they, in the military? That was bullshit. It's not a deployment. No other digital asset has a CTO who worked on classified NASA systems. So, what difference does that make? If this is true, what's the big deal? A coin, XRP, that was pre-existing before the company was even formed. So, it's very possible that before the company was formed, they said, hey, let's create this Ripple over here, which is the blockchain technology for our crypto. That's possible. They thought about it. But really, that sounds stupid. Built-in compliance hooks before regulators even showed up. What compliance hooks are you talking about? Seriously. Think about how their word is. Built-in compliance hooks before regulators even showed up. So, you're incompliant? Is that what you're saying? Congratulations. ISO 222 alignment before anyone else even knew what it meant. I love how people go so excited over ISO 222. Oh my God, that means something big, doesn't it? No. You know what an ISO 222 is? It's a message board. That's all it is. It's a message board within a software that's used now in the Swift system, by the way. People had to be ISO compliant. And congratulations to cryptos. A handful of them went ISO compliant. So you have a message board. Ask these idiots, well, what does that mean? What does the ISO 222 alignment mean? They can't answer any of these questions. As a matter of fact, if you start asking these people questions, the people that are posting this crap, they're so stupid. They'll just block you instead of answering the question. Ask them, what the hell do you mean by private public operation? A PPP, which is a private public partnership, but a private public operation? What is that? When was it deployed? What do you mean deployed? When you say Ripple isn't a startup, it's a deployment? What do you mean? What is a deployment? Ask them what this stuff means. They can't answer it. Partnerships with central banks, BIS, IMF, and U.S. Treasury. Well, I'm very aware that XRP has several contracts with banks all around the world. Because when XRP was developed, it was not meant for the public. Originally, when they created XRP, it was meant for banking transactions. So that shouldn't be surprising to you at all. It says, oh, and while the SEC pretended to sue them, they didn't pretend. They literally took them to court. So I don't know what they're talking about. They went global. Most cryptos are global. Congratulations. Signed new nations. Expanded liquidity corridors. What is liquidity? Ask them, what is liquidity corridors? Don't be afraid to ask these questions because these people are idiots. That's not how real lawsuits go. Really? How do real lawsuits go? Because there's several types of lawsuits. So what the hell is this person talking about? That's how stress tests look? Ask them, what is a stress test to them? Say, in your opinion, what is a stress test on a cryptocurrency? And how does that relate to XRP? Ripple isn't playing the game. And what game would that be? Ripple was built by the rule book writers? Oh my God. Is there a rule book out there for cryptocurrencies? You mean regulations? Not a protocol. This is not a protocol, you guys. Ripple is not a protocol. It's not a Ponzi. A weaponized bridge. It's a weaponized bridge? Okay. It's a weaponized bridge. Weaponized. How is it weaponized? Ask them, how is it weaponized between the old system and the new? Ask them that. Say, what do you mean it's weaponized? Who are they going to attack? Who are they going after? How is it a weapon? And they deployed it in silence. But yet somehow the person posting this managed to know that this was deployed. Even though it was done in silence. Somehow, some way this person knows. Look at this. Classified Ripple deployment. Clearance level 22. Classified. So they took this stupid picture, put this crap in here to show you just how fake they really are and how stupid most people that believe this are. What the hell does this mean? What is a Ripple deployment? Clearance level 22. There's no such thing. And if it was classified, how did you get your hands on it? And why are you posting it to the public? Because if it was truly classified information, you'd get nailed for having or holding classified information. And then you turn around and show it to the public? I'd see some jail time here. It's been planned for a long time. It was quietly deployed during the first Trump administration with Executive 13772. Ripple is listed on page 194 with all the other financial giants in the world. Testing and financial restructuring already done. Oh my God, this is too much. So that's all they do is they put this bullshit together. One person, so you got people holding multiple accounts or people who are in cahoots with each other, pass this stupid bullshit along. They take some things that are real, twist it to make it bigger than what it actually is. And they deployed in silence, but yet they somehow heard about it. Like I said, there's a lot of scam artists out there. They don't realize 99% of the time they're contradicting the bullshit that they're saying. I mean, come on. If this was so secretive, how did they find out? They like to act like they were special, that they have some military intel sharing information with them. Yeah. If it was true intel and somebody in the military shared it with one of these idiots and one of these idiots turned around and shared it on a public social media platform, there's some people going to jail. Just be careful of con artists like this. All right? They want you to usually buy something. They'll say, oh, I have some investment news for you. I have an investment program. Yeah, that's my favorite thing. I'm going to teach you how to invest. I got a program for you for $55 this month only and $99 normal. If you buy 2 months, I'll give you a Zoom call conference, but I'll just repeat the same crap. And it's not even my plan. Actually, I stole it from somebody else. Yeah, and I have a tax plan as well. If you want to pay $200 as a tax plan that I stole from H&R Block. H&R Block uses my plan. Yeah, don't fall for it. Trust me, there is a big wave of shit coming towards certain people's direction if it hasn't hit already. So just be careful of posts like that. You're not going to see the Iraqi dinar be above $5 per dinar. You're not going to see the Iraqi dinar at $4 per dinar. You're not even going to see the Iraqi at $3 or more per dinar. That's a country that's getting their crap together. They're well on the way of doing so, but they're not quite there yet. They have a long ways to go, trust me. Anyways, I just want to share that information because people are asking me a lot of questions about those posts. They're just bullshit. They're just scams. That's all they are, right? Anyways, that's it for now. Leave a comment and I'll get back at you later. I'm out.